Hey, ya boyos, it's me. So about 2 months ago, we put up the Cutwright full auto game for everybody to play. And I figured it's been long enough now I can do a little bit of a spoiler video and show you all the secrets and kind of do some commentary on the game. But I figured I'd kind of do a little bit of a background first. So let me first show you this guy right here. This is Cutwright. This is his Twitch channel. This is what the whole game is based on. Started watching him about 8 months ago. And the community there is all, a bunch of cool people, and we all started talking. And I didn't really tell him what I was doing. I just thought it'd be funny to make a game and showed him a little short clip of it, and he got really excited. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just make the whole game then. So I worked on it for probably a month and a half straight and put way too many hours into it. But it was fun, and I thought the game came out pretty cool. So I put it up on itch.io. It's completely free if people want to try it out for themselves and kind of see what's going on there. I'm sure most of you guys have already seen Cutwright play the game, or you've downloaded it yourself. Let's go ahead and get it all started. Game Maker Studio, I've got the Studio Edition, so it's all unlimited. The language for Game Maker Studio is actually really easy. So that wasn't a big challenge. The art, most of it's all done by myself. There's a few backgrounds that were from, I think, Open Game Art for free. Some of the music is mine. A lot of it, though, is free stuff that I put on there so everybody can see where that comes from. So this is the main menu. I didn't really work on it a ton. I just did the title. Usually people see secrets first and they're like, oh, what's this? And click on it. So obviously loot boxes have been a big thing, and I thought it'd be funny to put in loot boxes, so I actually made a cut box kind of thing. You'll see in a second. Cool loot. So the cut coins there, that's kind of a jab at Overwatch, how every time you open them and nothing you get, but just get a bunch of coins. They didn't really actually do anything in the game yet, but I figured if I ever wanted to expand on it, that could be something fun. Let's go ahead and get actually into the game. So Cutwright's from Arizona. The whole background there I made myself. I made that skull image myself. I thought it was pretty funny. I went on Google and looked for like desert looking houses, and that's where I came up with the design for his house there. And then Broccoli here, our main villain, maybe. He's one of the mods that's on Cut's channel, and I thought he was the first kind of monster designed. Obviously, he wasn't very difficult. It's all pixel art. This little image here I actually took from one of his streams. I just took a screenshot and put it on there. So he didn't know any of this was going to be in there, so when he watched it, he was cracking up. And here we go. So this is Jordan when he's not in his Cutwright form. I have a fake kind of like Twitch viewer thing. This is actually affected by gameplay, so the viewers here, this is just calculated every few seconds based on how many people are watching. And this goes up from your aggro bar up here. So the more aggressive you are in game, this bar, when it's in this section here, you'll get more viewers at a time. You got your salt meter, so how salty you are in the game, the more you lose, the more you die, that goes up. And then you've got up here your weapon and ammo stuff. This is actually one of my favorite pieces that I designed. So first things first, these skulls, a lot of people have realized are pretty important to the secrets. So you can break them. And it does actually count them, so if you don't get all those, you won't be able to get all the secrets. But most of the secrets are actually these kind of like cool things right here. If you see the pixels, you can actually kind of follow it, and they make kind of sense. I'll go up here and get our first secret. Alright, that's one down. Going down. So some of the unlockables, you have to collect all the secrets. Some of them are just based on how many times you die. So Seagull here, you can't really see him yet because he's not been introduced. He's not actually a mod on the channel, but he was in chat quite a bit, and I thought it'd be a fun enemy type. I introduced this kind of breaking box aspect. Oh, there it goes. It's on my health. Get this real quick so I don't die. Here's Seagull. I like how that arc turned out a lot. The Seagull's picture in Discord has a crown on it, that's why I added that crown on him. There we go. And what I've noticed from other people playing is nobody ever reads the signs, but there are a few secrets that you actually have to read it if you want to figure them out yourself. I mean, this one's just telling you to watch your head, obviously. See if I can get this through without getting hit. And get the skull. So you don't have to kill him in this zone. I've seen people try, but there's no point. Just break the wall here and you're through. Yeah, so this is one of the backgrounds that was one of the free ones. This picture is one of my favorite ones I did for the game. Once I get that mask, I'll become the Cutwright. And then here's I think this kind of secret's kind of cool. Put it there. Ta-da! There's number 2. And I just wasted a rock. I'm just gonna go through this first. Oh shit. So the the first weapon you get is actually, I think, my favorite one I've made in the game. You'll notice some of them do more damage to different enemy types later on. Plus, I really like how the sound effect feels when you shoot this gun. And I died. Didn't die. I think it's 10 deaths is what I set it to get the secret. So I can't die too much. It has been 2 months since I played though, so I'm a little rusty. Here's more of that box dropping mechanic. Where are you? I did kind of work on it a lot for the balancing, because the first couple runs I felt like you ran out of ammo too much, so I made it so it always spawns at least that 50 ammo there. But I'd rather the game came out easier than harder, since it was really just for fun anyways. Make sure when you come up here you get that skull. You can actually shoot those eggs out of the air. They're game objects just like enemies, so they react to the bullets. Put him down. This is one of the trickier secrets, because I always forget which pixel it is. So one of these dots in this sand here will lead you to the secret. It's over here. Yep. And then it's one of these up here. Where are ya? Nope. I did say it's been 2 months since I played. That stupid pixel. Which one was it? This one? There it is. Alright, so we got that one. We can move on. This skull people seem to miss. These ones are just sped up their horizontal speed. Makes it scary, but they're not really that dangerous. And this was just for fun. It's not a secret, but I made it so you could destroy the sign. Who are you really chasing? Oh. Right, and then we get to the broccolis. They're our more basic one, and
Oh.
they're kind of the more satisfying one to shoot in the game too, so I added a shit ton of them in the game. I'm gonna get our Scar weapon, which is fun, but it's really not as powerful as the shotgun slash rifle, so I tend to use the rifle for most of the game. Mostly just because the broccolis die in one hit.
Oh.
As opposed to two.
Oh.
And this one's pretty easy, but it's easy to miss too if you don't think to start shooting them, but anytime you see anything you shoot, it's usually a good idea to shoot it. I got that skull. And there's a little broccoli here. Just kind of a troll you gotta watch out for. There it is.
Oh.
So you gotta hurry on this one, that's the secret, or else he'll drop. Other than that, it's fairly easy. I just got greedy and wanted that ammo. This is one of the first levels I actually designed once I came up with the broccolis. It's the only real platforming kind of struggle in the game. So that one there, you can see I just fell through. If you hadn't gotten enough skulls, you wouldn't be able to get this one. Now first I'll read this, because that's actually a clue to the next couple secrets and next levels. First I'll drop down, get this secret. See, I even kind of tell you right there.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't mentioned yet, all the voices for the Brocs, that is me. Coming up, the pandas are the next one, that's actually my son's voice. Right there, you'll hear him. So this mod's based off of Red Panda Manda in chat. And I like this idea where you can kill them, but they're pretty tough to kill, so I made them one-shot you if you do hit them. But the whole trick is you don't actually need to kill a single panda in the whole game. And if you do, you won't be able to get the like half the secrets. Right through here. Collect some more rocks. This one I also kind of did as a kind of a troll, because if you break this, that'll fall on you and kill you. So you have to kind of get it from over here. If you haven't seen it yet and you watched Cutwright's playthrough, I laughed so hard when he got stuck in this level from these spikes. Yeah, they're just sleeping. If you shoot at all, it'll wake them up and they'll start running around, and eventually, if you're far enough away, they will fall back to sleep. So the physics on the rock was one thing I worked on for a bit, because I want it to be kind of like it was a rock, but I didn't want it to be a full projectile which just went straight in a line. So this secret you might actually get on accident if you bump your head and you realize, oh hey, there's something up there. If you had killed any pandas, you wouldn't be able to get it. But since I haven't, I can just jump right up here. Go up here. And ta-da! Then you just gotta get down without falling in any spikes. There we go. Right there, you saw me hit the head. That's how you can kind of tell that secret's there. And this spike here cracks me up every time I see someone hit it. Alright, so same thing. Easiest way to beat this level is to not kill any of the pandas, and you can actually do it without killing any of the broccolis too. So like this one here, I'll just wait till he gets to the edge, jump back up. But I really like the concept of being passive is the best way to kind of beat the level. Because most people just go through and just run and gun. This one's a little harder. You have to get that skull over here. So you have to jump these two broccolis. But other than that, it's not too tough. drop down, and we're good. This one's not hard at all, but if you wait too long, they just keep falling. For some reason I couldn't get the timing correct on that to start from immediately, but then I figured that was probably better anyways. Alright, now we get to our first boss. Yeah, all I did is put my voice through an audio filter to get that. This broccoli's about to be cooked. So this is one where the scar actually does work a bit better. And trick to him, get to this corner here, and you won. Like, it's the cheese spot if you really want to do it. He was the first boss that I actually programmed, and I really like how it turned out. So I killed both his eyes there, now I'm just waiting for him to come out of the darkness and I'll kill the body. This is no spot if you wanted to where you could farm up ammo or farm up views. What? He wasn't really a broccoli? Now we met Tam. So the big broccoli was actually a mech. I actually really don't like that run animation, but it was funny, so I just left it. There he is in his knockoff Diva mech, because I'm sure, I just call him Tatam actually, but he's a gamer, so he's obsessed with games, so of course he made his mech look like his favorite mech. I really like how some of these cutscenes turned out. The one after this is actually probably my favorite one. And if you know one other mod I haven't mentioned, you can guess who this really is. But I'll tell you about that when I get to the final boss. So this boss actually has about 5 states that it randomly chooses between, and they have audio cues. So this rare one is he's going to swoop in, and if you follow the step every time, you won't get hurt. So there is possible to do this entire fight without getting hit once. And he does exist still when he goes up, so you can just kind of keep shooting straight up and you'll kill him eventually. And these Brocks here I added just mostly for the ammo. So jump back over here. I don't mind taking those hits. Still got half health. I worked on a long time to kind of get his health right, because he used to take probably 3 times as long to kill originally. Oh, we got lucky there. He just went up. I think there's a zigzag motion. There's kind of a loop-de-loop, but we didn't get any of those this time. That one I like. I just recycled that animation from his death animation and from the spinning one. So the person this was based on liked that part a lot when he was watching it. Alrighty, so this one's easy to miss too. There's a box up here. Shoot this guy down. And this is another one, if you hadn't got enough skulls and pandas, you wouldn't be able to access. And we'll go in here. Ah. So this one I had to work on a bit to kind of get the... I don't know why I'm shooting. You don't have to shoot him at all. But the easiest cheese is kind of just jump at the right time. Once you hit a certain point, he'll run away. But you don't want to go there yet, because there's 2 secrets on this level. I'm gonna wait for these boxes. One of them's down here. But first there's a skull way up here that I might actually be able to shoot. Come on. Get it already? Oh, it's up there still. Okay, so we got that skull, and then we should... There it is. Kind of gotta follow these rocks, and there's a little platform here. This one you gotta watch out though. I did make it so there's a pitfall, so if you try and get back up, you have to follow the rocks again. trick to this one's really just kind of jump around a lot. Eventually, you'll get it. Okay, final boss time. So, this boss is based on Matt Rushmore, which you probably guessed. And you can kill him the old-fashioned way, just shooting him. But if you read these signs down here, it says, who is this guy? That's really just to remind you his name. And if you read this one, it says, maybe we can send him back to the 5th dimension, which is a Family Guy reference. If you know it, you know it. But basically the trick is if you just type his name real fast, with the correct name, he'll die instantly. We'll jump down here. Killed him. Oh, look, he's dead. Get the mask. Once I had gone full auto. So that laughing full auto, that's actually the original image that spawned the idea for full auto. So I had to put it in here somewhere. And I had tons of bugs with this one, so it was really annoying getting it, like, as soon as where you killed him to stay there. But if you go back here, this is an easy secret to miss, but you gotta make sure you come back and get this one. Well, now someone told you the trick. And then I made these wires, and then you're like, oh, what's this? This is weird. And this was before I was actually a mod in the channel. So this is kind of funny. This is actually my real desk I drew. So I have a window and a monitor. Except mine's not a square monitor like this. We'll get in there. And there I am. Who are you? What is all of this? So I recorded a clip from Twitch of him saying what he's gonna say in a sec, and he didn't know I put it in it, so it was really funny to see him react to this part. What do you mean I made you?
Avidmoviegoer, you're a god.
So I had to add it, and that's the whole twist. This whole world was created because he made me his god. All those bored creatures? Alrighty. So now we'll get to the stats. Rated by moi. There's all of our mods. Speed it up a little bit. Okay. So I should have had enough deaths to get the secret. Seo Panda's murdered, yep. Alright, 8 secrets, 8 skulls, 3 new loot boxes. So we'll load this real quick. So now we should have a ton of loot boxes to open. First spray. Secrets again. Open loot box. Alright, this is one of the ones that I haven't seen anybody unlock yet. You have to get all the secrets, I believe, to get that one. And then less than 10 deaths gets you this one, I believe, which is the new skin for Cutwright. Of course, it's Cutwright with the butt mask. And then there's one more spray you can unlock if you do New Game Plus. I'm not going to go through all the way again, but I will get to the skin part at least to show you. And the FAMAS, so you can see how it works. So I'll just do a quick run through. Which is why I added this space to skip, because testing it was taking forever. Run through real quick. Actually, thought it'd be fun to add in built-in speedrunning as a challenge for people. Dang it. There's a timing on this one. If you start a split second after you spawn, you should be able to run through without getting hit. Alright, so here it is. As soon as we get this mask, boom, we are butt right. Then as soon as you get your first gun, you'll see it's a FAMAS now, so you can go through... Of course I died. You can go through the whole game with the FAMAS, which shoots like this. And has a cooldown, so it kind of works like it, where it's semi-automatic instead of automatic. Or it just stops automatically if you shoot too much. But you'll see it goes through ammo much faster. And then you can scroll through and you get all the weapons from the start. Alrighty, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and exit. So I haven't thought too much on if I'm going to do DLC or not, but the game is free if you guys want to try it yourself and get all the secrets. Otherwise, I will see you next time, probably on Cutwright's channel.